Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Opts to play it back. Nuno Mendes. Van Dijk cuts it out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Decent hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And got to be quick to recover this. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals.
Fires from distance. Now that was quite some save.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Nuno Mendes, and here's Rafinha. Throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Engages and forces him off the ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Kvaratskhelia, spread it left, played back in. Oh no, what has happened? Has a goal! In he goes again! Goal! Manchester United! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tonali, and the pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's just a little long. Real chance! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball-watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Guardiola. And that's a throw-in. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Kvaratskhelia, and the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kvaratskhelia really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. Chips it through. Van Dijk. Pedri fiddles it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Haaland. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. In for a header. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Guardiola. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Beckham. Oh, and he's through the middle. No, that's been intercepted. Guardiola. And it's Neymar. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's a shade optimistic. Floats it up and over. And that could set him on his way. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Haaland. Oh, what a ball! Mendes gets rid without sophistication. No foul, says the referee. And he can clear it away. Guardiola. Well, that looks a decent ball. Haaland. Can he finish? They've done it! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Messi. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Here's the whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Nuno Mendes. That has not gone well. Tonali. Guardiola. Oh, red, nice interception. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
A hefty... He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid with this to level it up. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Goal! After 54 minutes is number 17.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Alexander-Arnold. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited.
Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Tries to get it clear.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Nice interception, well timed. Vinicius Junior. Beckham. No way through. Good ball over the top. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming
fact.
on the field is
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mendy. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No, he's not getting any further than that. Rafinha is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Neatly clipped into space.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Poland. Substitution.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Alexander-Arnold is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Kubo.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Mbappe.
Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Deep into stoppage time. Toma, Alexander-Arnold, and that will be it. Magic, what a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Our birthday boy a very
Many thanks to
special
Jim,
birthday.
and with that, it is a very good night. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this.
Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He won't be happy with that one. Played out to the right. Maldini spots it and intercepts.
Vinicius Junior
Goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, super ball! Messi!
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
And they're at it again in double quick time. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Iniesta. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham gets flagged offside. Camavinga.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Great chance!
Vinicius Junior
Quietly revving up. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot could be... Shapes to shoot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Quite squeeze that one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Can he finish?
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And claimed it back swiftly. Sommer will lay claim to that. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really...
Oh no, this does not look good. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. And now the breakaway. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yamal. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's cut it out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's a little off target. Vardiol.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a big chance! He's delivered all right! And Nigeria are ahead! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Nigeria have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, no joy this time. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Haaland.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's in space and looking for options. Sommer can claim that. Neymar. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's straight offside. And he's only too happy to take that back. And the pass is intercepted. Koundé charging forward down that flank. Nigeria applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often.
Has a goal! That has not gone well. That's very neat. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's intervened well there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, such a clever touch. Olise kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Nigeria are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well, they've got it again. And here's Haaland. Yamal. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, what a mistake! Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Early ball out from the back.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Neymar. Haaland. Now it's Pedri. Neymar. And the shot! Goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And it's Maradona. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tonali is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That has been cut short. Nigeria are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time for
17,
changes
el
on
dorsal
both
8,
sides, actually.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 18. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Neymar. Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? This is about as perfect a free kick.
Odegaard! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
El dorsal 18.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, nicely intercepted. It's out for a goal kick.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Could be danger here. He has found the way through. It's Neymar! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 11.
Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
El dorsal 20, cambio de jugadores.
Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception. Kubo. Odegaard. Now it's some shot at goal! Oh, should have put that away.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Koundé. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Habrá 4 minutos de
Oh,
descuento.
quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a shade optimistic. No, that's been intercepted. Toma. Mbappe. Yamal. Now Lima. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Defending of the desperate variety. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. And he cuts out the supply. Clips it so gently. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he was quick to react. Bayer, playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Pull it. Haaland. Goalkeeper's ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Now there's the shot! Goal! Atletico Mineiro!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pedri. And that is expertly dealt with. Makaleli.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Threads one in. Oh, what a ball! Brilliantly cut out. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Danger averted for now. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Haaland might just make this. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. The pass has gone astray. Haaland.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that has put paid to that. Pirlo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And he's taking no chances there. Atletico Mineiro trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is a brilliant interception. Messi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And the pass is intercepted. And they can counter here. Messi. Well, that has not gone well. Half-time getting close now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, played right into his path. Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's hoisted clear. Struck first time. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. Thuram with the clearance. Messi. Atletico Mineiro are looking to go forward now. No luck with that dink over the top. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Haaland! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Madrid coming so close to levelling matters with the last action before the break. As it is, they trail by 1.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pull it. And that could set him on his way. Pirlo. Oh, that was vital. Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Gullit. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's through here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Madrid have their third corner. Gullit tries to clear. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Look at the space here. Tonali. Guardiola.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Neymar, he has found the way through. It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Back into the middle. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Mbappe has a goal! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! And they've got their lead back.
Atletico Mineiro clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 8.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ødegaard. And here's Mbappe.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Cruyff. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's got away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Atletico Mineiro surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ødegaard. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham clears it away. Rijkaard. Always onto this. Bayer can pick that up. So what can they make of this? And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a really well-measured ball. No outsmarting him this time. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Sané. Chooses to go back. Decent hit! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Cruyff. And it's Sané. Makaleli. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Thuram. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's been picked out. He's had a hit! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
closer. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Rummenigge. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, good ball. He's had a hit! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's running through. Haaland. Danger averted for now. And he's there to retrieve it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vinicius Junior. It's a goal kick. Vieira. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
Hits one! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mendy. For Szoboszlai. Haaland. Rummenigge. Valverde. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Messi. Now it's Messi. Eder Militao. Now can he find a finish? And that should be the keeper's. Valverde. He can run onto that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Guardiola. Bastoni. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Valverde. Now it's Hullet. Now that's well seen too. Szoboszlai. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That has been cut short. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well read, nice interception. Szoboszlai. Vieira. Bellingham. Hullet. Raul. Decent hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. This is their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And it's Van Dijk. Now it's Valverde. He is through here. Oh, that was vital. Haaland. No, again, there's no way through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That is a brilliant interception. Chance! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rummenigge.
2 minutos de descuento.
Valverde. It's Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. Can he get it through? Szoboszlai. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Turkey get the ball rolling for the second period. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. A searching ball that into space. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Valverde. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Haaland! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And it's Hullet, looking for the run. And the pass is intercepted. Gently done. Oh, that's well spotted. Saliba. Oh, strongly challenged there. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. Szoboszlai. Somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Szoboszlai. Now it's Messi. Out to the right.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. And that has sent him sprawling. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Valverde. Oh, he's through the middle. There's the hit! Goal! Turkey! And they get themselves in front! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Turkey take the lead. Squeeze it through. Opts for safety. It's a sharp pass.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great hit! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cruyff. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And there's green grass ahead of him. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Pedri concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
We
dorsal
have got
8
changes here
se
from
va
both sides, in
reemplazado
fact.
por el dorsal 13. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
The final 5 minutes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Great ball, and the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Turkey take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh no, this does not look good. That's a nicely measured pass. Vinicius Junior, great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have